relatives of porn stars what it is like at family events. They don't actually come. In the videos I've watched they pretty much always do. Everyone knows and she's really not active anymore, so it's honestly like every other family party. Username checks out. Nephew made a video. Made something like $1,500. I was the only person unaware of this fact. I watched a video of him doing backflips. Fast forward to Thanksgiving and blurt out in front of everyone, "Hey nephew, saw your video, you got some good moves." They're still laughing and crying about it. A good friend of mine is Kendra Sunderland's brother, and as far as I know she pretty much got shunned by the family since the library video. I did meet her very briefly though at one point, so that's kinda cool. I went to this school. Oregon State University. Family member is not actually a porn star, but instead is a high-priced date for some big hitters in Washington, D.C. and other political circles. Not politicians, generally, but arm candy for the wealthy and powerful that show them off to friends. In her 20s and 30s and perhaps younger, she was a stunningly beautiful redhead. She was a smaller, less busty Jessica Rabbit. She would leave for political events, like national conventions and for the start of new sessions, and inaugurations. She would, we assume, come back with enough money so that she wouldn't have to work for the year. We don't talk about it at all. That life is now behind her. She, I think, lives within her means, and off the money she has made before. She raised her child well, and now is a housewife without a husband. Hard to attend family events when your last movie involved your mother-in-law and your stepsister at the same time. It's so taboo, but it's actually a popular trend these days. Not for me though. It's fine until we order a pizza or the sink breaks and we have to call a plumber. That's when things get weird. We were more concerned about her drug abuse, stealing from family members, and multiple illegal marriages to be bothered about her doing porn, tbh. That was almost a non-issue compared to all the other things she was doing. But my friends who do porn, their families usually don't know. They have other jobs that they present as their main source of income, so it's kinda just swept to the side. I'm gonna assume there is a low percentage of porn stars who have and attend very large family events. My friend in the business has a really screwed up family life. My cousin was a pretty popular porn star. She started right when she hit 18 and her videos were pretty good. I watched them obviously, lol whoops. She literally had Louis Vuitton trash bags, guys, okay. Louis Vuitton trash bags, and during the summer was at the Playboy Mansion. Slowly stopped coming around our family. Eventually she moved to Germany where she changed her name out of nowhere. She ended up mailing AF letter to her parents telling them she was raped as a kid and was so mentally fucked up she decided to be a porn star, and then decided to just leave and change her entire life by renaming herself. I believe she lives in Russia and is a nanny now. She's incredibly gorgeous and people told me growing up I looked like her and I thought I was cool, lol. Damn, that's really sad. Hope she's okay now. My boyfriend used to do porn, and his mom, the only one of the family who knew, was actually pretty supportive. Always making sure he stayed safe, healthy, etc. Anyway, he's home with his family for Christmas now, and apparently things are going normally. Lots of non-serious answers here, but mildly understandable with no serious tag. I'm friends and have been involved with a handful of people that are very active in sex work, although none are porn stars. This involves strippers, content makers, cam, snap, etc., and such. Those who don't have family issues, at least with some of their family, seem just fine. They usually just never discuss it, or if it is discussed, it's not really ever in a condescending manner. I don't recall any of them having family issues because of their work, but it is one of those things that your family will either deal with or let it ruin it. I can't say hide, since hiding doesn't ever seem to be permanent. My aunt is Kitten Natividad. It comes up sometimes, but it's not weird. She owns some expensive property in Hollywood. She has a lot of stories and loves to talk about Russ Myers. I'm not in professional porn, but I'm a cam model and content creator. My family doesn't care. No one really asks about my job 'cause I'm sure they don't want to know. But me and my sis and mom talk about it. Really so far things are normal as always. But my family is very accepting of anyone and anything. To put into perspective, my uncle is gay, has been married for over 20 years and they added a third to their relationship. The third guy is the same age as me, so more than 30 years younger. Everyone just welcomed him like nothing. So yeah, life is pretty normal and no one gives a s lol. Rip your inbox. Not bad at all, but when my aunt gives me a kiss it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Never go aunt to mouth. Friend of mine had an aunt that was a madam. No one had a clue till she made the news doing the perp walk. She was just an average-looking 40-ish lady. I had been wanking it to Heather Brooke since I was a teenager. Not related to her, but she came in to get her car registration renewed at my desk back when I worked for the tax office. Had no idea she lived near me. I'm pretty sure she is retired now. Only porn star I've ever met. Girlfriend's cousin, so if I look at her wrong she gets mad lol. Sidebar, watched her stuff before meeting her, finding out GF didn't warn me, can't really blame her, made for a tense, awkward hello. You have been visited by the safety doggo. Subscribe and you will be safe from all danger for the next 24 hours.